Working on the first part of big brake kit for Mark 5, Mark 6, CC. What else you can do it on? Newer Beetles. Anything that's 5x112 bolt pattern. This is a bolt-on solution. So this would be like for Mark 6 GTI, right? These are 18Cs, so they're a little bigger than the Touaregs, which are 17Cs. But pretty much it's all the same. So first thing you want to do to fix these, take out this bolt here, and then we're gonna remove all the brackets. We're gonna sand everything down, wash it, and we're gonna paint it. Okay, so we took out the pin, the old brake pads. Now the only problem here is, as you can see, one of the boots is tore. Now I don't want to say these are a pain in the ass, but these are a pain in the ass to replace. So he's definitely have to buy a new boot. We gotta remove all of them, lube them up properly, then push them back inside. Have your pins out, which are those there, and you have your calipers almost all turned down. You wanna go ahead and loosen up everything, make sure everything is able to get loose before you actually take everything off for paint, because you don't want to paint it, then you remove stuff, and then you can't remove it, you mess up something, you strip something. So these little hard lines are already loosened up. I'm gonna loosen up the nipples, make sure everything comes out, tighten it back up and not tight. Use some heavy duty degreaser, spray them down. We're going to wash them nice and clean, and then we're gonna start removing the pistons. Okay, so right now we're power washing. I actually have, this is the set that's gonna go on my Mark 6 rears and fronts, and this is the set that's gonna go on the R32. These are 17Cs, those are chinos, those are 18Cs. As you can see, I put the degreaser and started to just get a brush and start cleaning them out. They actually look a lot better now. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep cleaning them, try to get rid of all this grime in here, get a metal brush and brush it out. Once they're nice and clean, something like this, then we can go ahead, throw a primer, sand it down, make it smooth, and paint it as best as I could. I'm gonna take some sandpaper. I'm gonna start with some rough ones. So yesterday before my phone died, I'm not covering these because these are getting replaced. I sanded down the whole caliper and threw a fresh coat of primer. Still need to do the bottom. I'm gonna do the center once I replace all the little calipers. I'm gonna take them out today. You can see this one already took out all the lines and everything. I painted the lines there. We're gonna paint those black. I already got new nipples, so we're gonna go ahead and let these dry out for today. And later on, I'm gonna throw another coat of primer. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna throw another coat of primer, sand it down again with like 1,000 grit sandpaper so it's nice and smooth. Throw paint, and then damn, this came out of the back. Make sure you cover all these holes. There's one hole is over here, just like that. You put some air to it and they come out. And now if they're stuck there, you can use a little plier. Literally, you just grab the tip and twist it out like so. These should come out pretty easily, just like that. The finished caliper. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the cylinders and put in the new ones. Pretty much you're gonna need your gasket, your oil. We got new little nipples to bleed them, and I painted this black. And we just need the actual cylinders, but first let me take everything out of here. I have the line back in as well as the new nipples. Now we're gonna get to the rebuild thing. You gotta get your pistons, you gotta get your gaskets. First thing you're gonna do is remove these from inside the actual caliper. So you're gonna need this on a little pick. And I don't know if you can tell right there. Let me see if I can point out with the pick. Right there is where they are. Just make sure you put the right ones in each one, because there's 3 different size pistons. Just over here. Okay, so you got the new seal. You're gonna try to push it in, and there's a little groove right here. As you can see in the light, you see where the little thing is. You just gotta push it in all the way around. Put the dust cap on the cylinder, and then you gotta lube it up a lot. because you don't want to tear that one seal in there. And all you gotta do is push all the way down hard. But just still missing a little bit of oil because you don't want to mess up this seal right here. You put this seal, sometimes stays like that. Just pull it down, make sure it's in nice and flush and even in all of them, like so. It has to fall inside the little groove here, okay? Because then it's gonna pop out. So what you want to do is the second cylinder. You want to put a little bit of oil all around. With your finger, you're gonna smear it. It has to be nice and lubed up. I'm gonna go back in the caliper. You're gonna want to push through the first seal real soft. Push all the way down and press in the seal outside, and that's it. It's in. You just gotta do the same thing to the last one. Put more oil. Now just make sure these has 3 sizes: a small, medium, and large. If you have a 17C, the 2 of these are almost identical size. Just make sure you put the right one in. These say right here 38 millimeters and all that. So same thing. Just put it with both hands. Push in softly. Push, 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 push. And once it goes to that seal and push all the way to the bottom, you just press in the seal nice and tight. You feel it when it goes in. And you just feel like little plastic. Just like that. So push in, push in, push in. Once you can't push in no more, you're good to go. Do the same thing to the other side and you're done with the caliper.